for the month of June, I decided to challenge myself to run 1 mile every single day. If you go just by the numbers, then I technically failed. But I want to tell you that to me, this challenge was actually pretty successful. Today is day 1 of the 30-day running challenge, and I'm about to go to Planet Fitness, do my treadmill run there, because I want to see like where my pace is at and all that, get like some time. I have been running a little bit over the past like week or so, so I know my time has been going down. I did like a run and walk for a mile at like 15-16 minutes, but it wasn't for like this challenge. Today, I think I'm just gonna like set a standard, try to go my hardest at doing a mile non-stop, see what my time is, and then just work through there. I think I'm procrastinating enough. Let's go. And just like that, day 1 is complete. I don't think my time was too bad. It was like around 11:30 something. I'll be honest, for me, I think this challenge is gonna push my mental limit because I feel like physically I can keep going if I really wanted to, but then my mind stops me. It's like I'm tired, even though physically I know I can keep going. Do you get what I'm saying? My goal was to run an entire mile without stopping, so I tried to put a pace I can keep up with. As you can tell from my happy dance, I finally ran a mile without stopping for the first time in over a year. Heading to the gym now. The gym closes in 29 minutes. I just hate like being one of those people that check in, 30 minutes before they close, because I'm pretty sure the front desk people are gonna be like, today is day 4, and I actually just came back from a walk, not run, because honestly my shins have been hurting and I don't want to overwork them to the point where like by day 10, 15 I'm like really hurting, and I honestly even felt my shins with like the walk. So I'm glad I took today as like a rest day, but I still was active in walking. So tomorrow I'll continue back to the runs, but I just wanted to say that I think it's a good lesson, and to just remember that you should always listen to your body first. And my shins were hurting, so today was my rest day. I did fall out on some days where I did run because I had extreme shin pain. My family from out of state came to visit, and sometimes I'm just really busy as a mom. But I'm not gonna let that take away from what I gained in this challenge. It wasn't until day 14 that I finally started stretching, and I don't know what took me so long for it to click in my head that the reason my shins and calf were hurting so bad is because I was definitely not stretching before or after. This is your reminder to please stretch before and after. Second outdoor run, and honestly, I feel like I can keep going. My endurance is getting better, but my shins are killing me. I took the day off yesterday, and I think that really helped my shins because they hurt. They're not as bad. Improving, it still hurts. At least I got my mile in. I'm now home in fresh air, about to shower, but I love sweating. I love when you get like a good workout in, a good run in, and just sweating. It just feels so good. I feel hot, and not just like literally physically because I just ran, but like I'm working on myself, I'm sweating. Like saying it out loud, I think it sounds dumb, but I like it. I love this feeling. And with the whole running for 30 days while trying, and then going to the gym on top of that, I really like how I've been feeling this past month. Like I mentioned before, I've been trying to get back into like health and fitness. I used to run like 5 miles without stopping. I used to love doing this stuff for fun, and now that I've done it for like about a month, I'm in that routine now where I enjoy looking forward to the gym. I like running. Love is not there yet, but honestly, I don't love running just yet, just because my shins hurt. But other than that, like I'm enjoying this. And even though I really haven't seen any change in the scale, if anything, it kind of went up a few pounds. I'm like, okay, maybe it's because of muscle since I haven't worked out, and like now I'm working out, maybe I'm getting muscle. So that's why I'm not shedding any weight. Anyway, this is a long random chat. I'm gonna go shower and then hopefully finish these 30 days. Today I ran a mile without stopping again. Pushed through my mental block and ran it in under 11 minutes. I even ran a little past a mile today, and I'm so proud. I've also been stretching after every run, and it's been such a game changer.
Guys, I also went to the gym twice this week and didn't record for some reason, but here's my gym history as proof, even though you don't see me running.
Today is the last day, guys. Today is June 30, day 30, and I know I wasn't consistent, but today will be the last day of the challenge, so I will be running today. It's 8:30, so I'm hoping to still have an outdoor run, but I'm gonna have a few of these little pretzels with peanut butter because I'm starving and I want to eat dinner, but if I eat now, I won't be able to run. I'm not really gonna go for time, especially because yesterday when I was running towards like the last 0.2 miles, I landed weird on my step and my left knee is hurting now, so I'm just gonna take it easy. The sun has gone down and I'm checking in at 9:15. But I will say I'm gonna redeem my run tomorrow and just take a rain check for today because I think those pretzels made me extra bloated. Today I've been feeling really bloated, which doesn't happen to me. Maybe it was meant to be because I did hurt my knee yesterday and I was gonna run through the pain today. So it's probably best I take the break today anyway. But I will redeem my 30th day run tomorrow.
Today was my fastest mile yet at 10:06. I kept a constant pace of 5.7, then increased to 6 for a little bit and tried to sprint the last 0.1 mile at 7.5. The best part is I don't even feel defeated. I actually jogged and walked a little bit more at very slow pace and ran up to 2 miles.
I learned that for me, running is more of a mental challenge than it is physically. In the beginning, it was actually pretty hard to keep going. Even though I knew I physically could, my mind would just kind of stop me and just tell me, I'm tired, just stop, why do this? And then the more I ran, the more I tried to surpass my mental limits, I was actually able to hit my first little milestone of running without stopping for the entire mile, getting under 13 minutes, 12, 11, and then almost under 10 minutes. My tip to you is to just keep on going because the more you do something, the less mental capacity and mental limit you're gonna have on yourself. Not only will you be getting stronger physically, mentally, you also get stronger. The next thing I learned is something you hear everybody say and just something I had to deal with firsthand, which is listening to your body. Starting the challenge on day 1, I wanted to go non-stop for 30 days, no excuses. But the truth is I had a lot of shin pain and then actually I had some calf pain too from just running. And if I didn't take those couple of days to just rest and have active rest days, then I would just be off worse and actually improving myself. After those days where I gave myself rest, the following day feels so much better to go harder, run the mile without so much pressure on my legs. My running honestly felt so much better in every sense. I had less shin pain, I didn't feel as tired, and I kind of felt like recharged in a way. But the true game changer was stretching before and after my runs. It took me up to like day 14 to realize I should be stretching my shins because they really hurt. Once I started listening to my body, stretching my shins, taking the extra 5 minutes just to warm up and stretch, I can honestly tell you that from that day on to like about day 30, my shin pain improved so much. It actually went away after like 2 or 3 days of stretching. Then I just continued that routine and I haven't had shin pain since then. And honestly, it's just a really humble reminder to listen to your body and that you're not too good for a stretch or a warm up. Just because back in the day I used to do this, and that doesn't mean that your body still doesn't need time to recover and warm up for what you're about to do. Now let's talk about results. Let's start off with what everybody wants to hear about first, which is weight loss. Now keep in mind that I was only running for 30 days, give or take, and what really contributes to weight loss is your diet. And while I did try to fix up my diet this month, total I lost a grand total of 3 pounds. And honestly, that's probably just water weight. So this challenge didn't do really much for weight loss, but then again, that starts in the kitchen and with more workouts and stuff like that. So if that is your one and ultimate goal for doing the challenge, then I would say it's probably not the best. Of course, these are just my results, but I think from what I've seen other people do, you get kind of around the same results. While that being said, while I hardly lost any weight, I did gain so much endurance from this challenge. And that is something I've actually been wanting for a long time. Ever since I got pregnant, my endurance has really gone downhill. And to be honest with you, I couldn't run from one end to my house to the other without catching my breath. I started this challenge without being able to run an entire mile without stopping. And I think it was around 15 minutes. And then I ended the challenge with running a mile without stopping in about 10 minutes. To me, that's pretty freaking awesome. In the last week of this challenge, that's when I really felt that my endurance was getting so much better because running the mile didn't feel like such a chore anymore. It kind of just felt like, okay, it's my end of the gym workout, just gonna do a little mile. Gonna try not to stop this time. Sometimes I would just because I was a little tired, but most times after the second half of this challenge, I was able to keep going. And that is such an awesome feature, just especially for anybody. But me in particular, being a mom, I want to be able to keep active with my daughter when she's running around. She's getting more active by the day, and I want to be able to keep up and be the fun mom that's doing all that fun stuff alongside with her. That was a really important part of the challenge to me, and I'm so happy I'm getting so much better, and I can't wait to just keep on improving that. Again, just remember to keep on going, pushing yourself, because that first time is gonna be really hard, and the second and the third. But by the time you're on your 6th, 7th run or workout or whatever it is that you're trying to do for yourself, it's gonna get easier with time, and you're gonna appreciate yourself so much more for it. I actually really enjoyed doing this challenge, and if you guys want to see any other challenges or fitness things, let me know in the comments down below, because I definitely want to keep this going. I've said before that this year my focus is to just get healthy, not just by looking at numbers on the scale, but like mentally, physically, working on endurance and things like that. So if you guys have anything else you would like to see, just let me know in the comments down below. Please consider subscribing, and I'll see you guys next time.